Hello, happy February 19th. This day is called the Day of the Explorer. And if you were born on this day, I wish you a magnificent birthday. And I also hope that you have the best year of your life to come. So today we're going to be reading from The Secret Language of Birthdays, your complete personology guide for each day of the year by Gary Goldschneider and Joost Elfers. You can find a link to buy this book right in the description. And let's learn about those born on this day. All right, February 19th, the day of the explorer. Month February, day 19. You're 29 degrees Aquarius to 1 degree Pisces. You are an Aquarius Pisces cusp sign, a cusp sun sign, and you're a fixed air sign. And this cusp is called the cusp of sensitivity. All right, what do we got? The tough and determined individuals born on February 19 must fearlessly explore their environment and ultimately follow their inquisitive instincts to far-off worlds. Most born on this day generally overcome their childhood sensitivities early and develop quickly into solid individuals capable of handling the stresses of everyday life. Although they can show an interest in mystical realms, February 19 people are usually practical enough to keep their feet on the ground and simply observe. Their more fanciful side can manifest in a love of travel, adventure, and romance. The crucial point here is the challenge of pursuing goals which are distant and difficult to attain. February 19 people like to break new ground with their efforts. Giving their own personal stamp to ideas and activities appeals to them greatly. Their drive toward success is quite healthy and vital. They must, however, beware of growing insensitive or callous from years of overcoming resistance or knocking down barriers. Preserving their inner sensitivity is crucial and indeed possible, but only when they allow it into their profession, making it part of what they do and who they are. Those born on this day who believe that their work life and personal life are somehow two unrelated and distinct entities with no bearing on each other may be deluding themselves. Although February 19 people do best on their own, they also make good team players, and a good measure of their success is due to their perceptiveness and awareness of those who are working with them, particularly in the area of sizing up strengths and weaknesses and recognizing potential. February 19 people often have marked leadership abilities, though they rarely desire to be in charge. Others generally respect them for their talents and see them as steady, reliable, and stable. However, when February 19 people feel the impulse to move or make a major change, they must be free to follow their instincts. Those who follow them must be prepared for anything. Those born on February 19 are generally not the most nurturing of people. One way to develop this side of their character is to spend time with children, not necessarily their own. In addition, social activities of all kinds can keep them in touch with their concerns and needs of others, or with the concerns and needs of others. Ultimately, however, February 19 people need to go off and do their own thing. Most often their goals are not those of society at all, but pertain to self-development and matters of honor. When these impulsive, spontaneous people hear the call, they cannot but follow it. Because they are so often driven to be reckless, they must avoid self-destructive activities. Although we are all prone to be our own worst enemy from time to time, those born on this day are more prone than most. All right. Numbers and planets. Those born on the 19th of the month are ruled by the number 1. 1 plus 9 equaling 10, and 1 plus 0 equaling 1. And by the sun. Oh, and that was the end of the sentence. And by the sun. Those ruled by the number 1 like to be first, tend to be ambitious, and dislike restraint. Because February 19 people are born on the Aquarius Pisces cusp, they are also ruled by both Uranus and Neptune. Consequently, they are often interested in telepathic, mystical, and religious phenomena. In tarot, the 19th card of the major arcana, the Sun, can be considered as the most favorable of all major arcana cards. It symbolizes knowledge, vitality, and good fortune, and promises esteem and reward. This card posits attributes of clarity, harmony in relationship, and fine reputation. It does, however, also indicate negative qualities of pride, vanity, and pretentiousness. And I actually just happen to have one of those around right now. I love this depiction of the sun. This is from the Light Seer Tarot deck. All right, in health. Those born on February 19 tend to be accident prone and must be careful of injuries to their legs, feet, and toes. They also may have various circulatory troubles. Sufficient fluid intake is a key to their health, and a regular consumption of at least a quart of fresh water per day is recommended. Because of their penchant for physical activity, they generally get plenty of exercise, and this only needs to be channeled properly to ensure their continued vigor and good health. As far as diet is concerned, those born on this day are usually free-spirited and tend to eat what they want, when they please. It is suggested, however, that they focus more on nutrition, making certain they are getting the necessary vitamins and minerals, as well as being careful not to consume an overabundance of meat. February 19 people must make a conscious effort to get enough rest, particularly at times of stress. Advice: cultivate patience and learn to observe without doing. Trying hard is not always the best way. Sometimes let things come to you without pursuing them. Be open to varying experience. And the meditation of this day is, it has been said that discretion is the better part of valor. Who was it? Joe Rogan. He was talking about, I'm not sure, but he was talking about how some lady, she could do whatever she wanted because she never took credit for anything. I know that that's super vague, but that's sort of what that's making me think of. So let's read it. Maybe I'm off, but it has been said that discretion is the better part of valor. I don't know if that relates. That's what it made me think of, though. All right, so if you were born on this day, your strengths could be that you are daring, imaginative, and forceful, and your weaknesses could be that you are rash, hardened, or uncontrolled. All right, now we go to those born on this day. Nicholas Copernicus, 15th and 16th century Polish astronomer, advanced revolutionary theory that Earth, other planets, revolve around the sun. Sven Hedin, a Swedish 19th and 20th century Central Asia explorer, writer of The Silk Road. He wrote 30 books and led expeditions to Persia, Turkestan, Tibet, China, and Mongolia. Whoa. André Breton, a French surrealist poet, a writer of the Manifesto of Surrealism. Eddie Arcaro, a legendary jockey, 2-time Triple Crown, 5-time Kentucky Derby, 6-time Preakness, and 6-time Belmont winner. Amy Tan, a novelist of The Joy Luck Club. Smokey Robinson, a singer-songwriter of Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Lee Marvin, a film actor. Brad Steger, I'm not sure, a psychic researcher, writer of The Hypnotist. Carson McCullers, a novelist of The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. John Frankenheimer, a stage and film director of The Manchurian Candidate. Margot Hemingway, it's Margaux, a film actress and model. Stan Kenton, a jazz composer, arranger, pianist, and bandleader. David Murray, a jazz tenor saxophonist and composer. Istvan Szabo, Szabo, a Hungarian film director of Mephisto, maybe. Prince Andrew, a British royal family and Royal Navy officer, brother to Charles. Gabrielle Munter. Munter. It has those 2 dots above it. I don't know what that's called. A German painter, founding member of Der Blaue Reiter. Merle Oberon, a Tasmanian-born film actress. Joseph P. Kerwin, a U.S. astronaut. Luigi Boccherini, an Italian composer, and Justine Bateman, a comic TV actress on Saturday Night, who was on Saturday Night Live. I don't think I ever got it right. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's read this meditation again. Oh, and if you're interested in the Daily Oracle, it'll be linked right down below. So, it has been said that discretion is the better part of valor. Boom. I wish you a wonderful day, no matter if it's your birthday and whenever you come across this. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Mwah. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves.